I hope this bit ends up in the actual final video. Like, good solid 10 minutes got chunked out of the last one at the beginning. But I had this message I needed to spread. You know, I really found something listening to this Terrence McKenna video where he's talking about this La Chorrera trip, and it was like the oldest recording of Terrence McKenna speaking. It just came out recently on the We Have Plants, Our Happy Plants channel. It's just this new journey through the Chorrera thing, and he touched on a lot of subjects, and I don't even know what to call them, vague. Like, just by him speaking, like, you literally understand, like, the fucking universe. But basically, he imparted it unto me that the Yahweh and Yahweh, or, well, just, I was chanting to myself, Yahweh, 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 for like a little bit when I was feeling this thing. It's everything. It's it, and the thing you got to do now is figure out what is it. Like, there's just something clawing on the edge of this fantasticness that's trying to breach through. And instead of just, you know, some people, they look at the trees and they just look at them. Other people, they look at the trees and they feel them. Other people in this category, in this dimension, in the Garden of Eden, are fucking monkeys in these trees. We are in this sense of play, you know. It's just this one random story that, like, when they were on the boat and going down the river to La Chorrera, there were like monkeys that were jumping into the boat. If you could just like picture that, like, you know, they just wanted to, monkeys probably just wanted to have fun, but like one of them would jump on and it would do like this potentially like a little dance, like a success dance. Like, it just goes to the front. He like basically says what's up to the guy, and he like goes off for like 8 to 10 feet in like a little victory circle thing. He turns around and like gestures all, and he's just fucking playing, you know. Like, you might see a kid do that sometimes. Like a little kid, he's just trying to, like, I don't know if it's like owning the territory or like just freaking unleashing. I prefer to think of it as just unleashing, but you know, it's just a little dance that some people do, just a little playful little fucking spin. It comes out of like the eyes of the universe, like the mind of the universe. It's not something you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this. It's something that like needed to unleash out of you. You're like, yes, we're on the boat now, and like, this is new, and like, I've always wanted to know what it's like on a boat. And you just go like, you just do your little hobble fucking walk over, and you're like, we did it. And he's like, did what? The people are like, did what? But like, that's it, bro. Like, this is it. Like, that's the distinction. Like, we're trying to figure out like some literal thing that they're doing, or we're trying to force ourselves to be doing some literal thing, when it's like, it's literally just a playfulness within an always like newness within. A refreshing mindset. Like, think about the refresh button on a page, but you just keep pressing it. And it's not like, you know, it's probably a bad example, but just like, you just keep fucking pressing refresh, and it's now like as you were when you were a child. You just look out and you're a monkey under the fucking trees, bruh. And you do your little playful spin and shit, and it's beautiful. But like that, the thing is this: it's literally like, you have to end up sort of just feeling that you not only can't explain, but like it's leading you somewhere, and you just ask yourself, what is it? What is this thing? And it's the precursor to truly integrating like your highest, most ultimate creative self this feeling, this playfulness, this newness, self-refreshing, this removal from the past and future completely into just the only moment that ever exists, the freaking now. The new now, and the new now new. And the no now new. And the no new now. That it's inevitable. Some people won't reach this, other people will. And it's literally the same thing, akin to the Garden of Eden, talking to God, having him right there with you. It's you put yourself in it, and you're in the Garden of Eden. Now flip that lever in your mind, it just removes the past and the future, and you're just straight up a monkey in the trees, and he's there with you. Like, it's just literally our ego that's been in the way for so long. It's crazy. We want to pretend that we're adults and stuff. Oh, I'm an adult. Oh, I'm an adult. I don't do anything fun. Well, no, I'm an adult. I don't do anything more fun. I don't do anything fun more than you. I have less fun. I'm an adult. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Bro, listen to that guy. You hear that guitarist, bro? He's like 80 years old, bro. He's killing it. He's rocking the fuck out. And look at you people, sitting in your boxes your whole life, so that when you're that old, you're just a crippled fuck sitting in a fucking place where they're feeding you slop applesauce and helping you get the crust off the ear of poop off your fucking legs. You keep your life intact by staying in the Garden of Eden. You stay in the Garden of Eden your whole life. It's in the mind. The kingdom is within, and it makes the world outside the kingdom of God. That's basically all I had to say, but I don't feel like I'm done. It's crazy. It brings me back to like the Limitless movie, where he like took the pill and finally could write a book. Like just that organization of the mind. It really comes in. Like it's, when I started this live stream, I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up. And I sort of messed it up because I'm activating this sort of spotlight inside myself, but and that's removing me from that mindset in the Garden of Eden. But I just did it anyways. I tried to not think about it as much as possible. That's basically how I did it. But it's sort of just a calmness, a foundational calmness in the first place that allowed me to do it. And that has to do with me really, truly taking it seriously, that like feeling the Garden of Eden means everything to me. Being truly not only acceptable to God, but like loved by God. And really, you got to get everything right inside. It's not just this, that, or anything else. Got to get right inside. Got to truly feel like a child again. We as children, we were all innocent. I don't care like what happened, bro. We were all fucking innocent back then. And the way we lived as kids is the way we should live as freaking adults who can also now drink beer and whatever the fuck else they choose to do. And if you still drink alcohol, I recommend you drink wine instead of wine or something clear as opposed to fucking beer. You will literally, like, if you're not old enough, you don't know yet, but like your body is just so healthy and young and vigorous and vitalitous that you don't realize how much you're fucking up compared to wine and all those other clearer things. I get the shits when I drink beer nowadays. When I drink wine, I don't even get hungover. Just pick wisely, It's better to start to have smaller percent alcohol because that helps you lean more on yourself to be your own power. The little blast of like 15% wine or 13% wine or something, just like a sip, that should help. That should activate you just unleashing yourself. If you keep drinking, you're going to be unleashing something else. And it's the same with every single drug, every single plant. You want to take the message and hang up the phone, because otherwise it's going to be someone else's hand writing through your hand. You want to write your own words. You don't want to look back and be like, why did I write this? This doesn't make sense. Identity crisis special.
Can you draw this expensive hand?
Bro, this one YouTuber I'm subscribed to said like the most fucking fantastic thing recently is, I don't know how I haven't realized this before, but he summed up something that I haven't thought about. And most guys nowadays, whether or not they have a father, are still theorizing about what masculinity is. And that's why they're compensating in all these fucking stupid ways. It's because they don't have a set idea of what masculinity is yet. And so they're just going out trying all these random things. They don't have a goal to aim towards, because most of them, their father wasn't present. And that really causes a lot of chaos, It's deeper societal chaos from the individual cursed families. Those cursed families, a child is born, they're on curse, but then the parents curse them throughout the life with their own curses, with their own lens of how things are supposed to go, or their own sense of control. We're trying to control things. Control it directly, y'all. Stop that. Stop it. Telling strangers how much they hate their child while they're holding their child's hand. Stuff like that, It's a very profound thing. The way people treat animals is the way they will literally also treat humans, because the amount of consciousness they're allowed to input into their idea of what's going on inside this being and this animal is the same amount of consciousness they could give the benefit of the doubt that their child has, or whoever they're interacting with. They have that narcissistic notion that basically is subconscious too. It's not like they think this, but that they are the only one who exists as they do, and so that's why they mistreat people in ways that if someone treated them like that, they'd be like, "What the fuck? How'd you do that?" It's because I'm alive, and so are you, and so is this dog. And so when people treat a dog horribly, there's no way to get around the fact that they're also going to treat other people horribly. They treat a dog horribly, he's like, "Oh, shut up, dog." And he's treating it like it can understand English, like treating it like it's, it can understand English eventually, but just whipping it down like some fucking rabid fucking vermin. When it's a beautiful dog, it's a beautiful cat, and they just don't know how to treat it. And the dog or the cat comes around with the metal fucking food bowl and slams it on her fucking head to wake her up. I saw this video today. It's so funny. You can tell, just by who this woman looked like. What she looked like. She was obviously just neglecting her dog in the relationship as an owner as well. And the dog fucking hated her, but he wasn't able to say that in English. He would just go around slamming, breaking her things. Fucking all these people, they talk about how their animals are just destroying their own shit. They don't realize they're slandering themselves the way fuck out. The way you treat animals is the way you will treat other people. And so, have a dog, have a cat. The way someone treats your dog or cat, if it's very artificial and it's not actually if you're with a dog, you should be like, and doggy, just playing. We're just playing, you know. But like he was like, he's just petting it, and you can tell quite immediately that this person is not someone who's worth having in your life. Like it's such an expose the way people treat animals. They just don't realize it. They haven't had any natural psychedelic integration or any real wisdom that came their way, even if they did. It's a matter of keeping your mind open, folks, and the louder you ask the question, the harder of a time you'll have integrating the freaking answer. This is Mike. I'm taking off. I hope everyone fucking grows their fucking brains back so I don't have to fucking realize things for everyone anymore and have to tell the whole world what they're missing out on and only getting 5 views per video because that's how my account has been shadow banned from the internet. So during Joe Biden's censorship executive order, silence dissenting voices, executive order fucking era. Yeah, you know. Be at peace, have peace within, and from there, foundationally, you will be handling your life in a way that God might be with you. It's hard to explain what I really mean, but I really recommend watching not only Bleach the anime in Japanese, but this came out like 7 days ago. The oldest recording of Terence McKenna's like True Hallucinations, La Chorrera adventure story. He was telling it in like an apartment hotel room or something to just some friends, and it's really actually interesting because it's also like his youngest self, and the way he talked back then was quite different from how he talks now. And it's just really interesting to hear that side of Terence McKenna, this in a sense unpoliticized, not so refined into like specific conclusions, Terence McKenna, and just the whole story of the journey. It was a completely new fucking adventure from the True Hallucinations one. Really fucking transformed my entire fucking life. Just the way he explains things, like don't even like look so much for true conclusions from him, even though you will get those. But just the elegance of it all and the grace of his imaginative, charismatic abilities, that like he's just integrated with something greater, something magical. It's not specifically necessarily all the time the things he says, but the way to interpret the things that he says. And the things that are going on in the moment in the room. But there's a lot of people like interrupting at parts. It kind of gets annoying at some parts, especially at the beginning. This girl, she's whatever. It doesn't matter. Just watch that. It's like Terence McKenna's Psychotropic Quest or something like that on YouTube. It's like 2.5 hours to get the popcorn and the salvia and cannabis joints rolled and all that. But you don't have to do salvia. But it's quite the epic adventure time. And this is Galaxy News Radio signing off, wishing you all the best of wishes and God's graces amidst the zombie wasteland takeover event that we're going through. People are showing their true colors, and everyone who's a very good person is finally being seen as a very good person. And magnificent and even divine, because that's what we are. God bless you guys.